Rollercoaster Road Trip Day 5, Part 5 I should say, takes me to Carowinds in North and South Carolina. This is one of the theme parks I've been most excited to visit because I have never been here and it's been on my radar for years now. I would be lying to you if I said I wasn't really disappointed that Fury is going to be closed all day today for sure. Most likely tomorrow. It's been closed for about a week now. And I'm really disappointed. There it is. Seeing it makes me even more sad, honestly, because it just looks so cool. It is, I would say, probably the roller coaster I've been most excited to try out for the past few years now. So yeah, I'm pretty sad about that, but I know I'll still have a great few days here, so I'm still very excited. All right, so Carowinds does early entry at 9:30 for season passes, so we're in there now. They still haven't gated off though, so they change which coaster. I read online that they change which coaster is open like every month for early entry, and it said today Thunder Striker, which is the old Intimidator, B&M Hyper, is going to open, but it's not open yet, so everyone's just kind of like waiting around for it to open, I guess. I think it's really cool that if I'm on this side, I'm in North Carolina. If I'm on this side, I'm in South Carolina. That's super awesome. All right, they're letting people in Thunder Striker. It's a little after 9:30. This is B&M Hyper, old Intimidator. I'm very excited. I heard this is really, really fun. Back row on B&M Hypers is Elite.
Sequence.
Ooh, the rows are staggered.
Oh, clear this way.
Oh yeah, peak, so good, so good. Probably my favorite B&M Hyper of the trip. Maybe controversial because people like Nitro better. I don't know, it's so hard to rank if I'm not riding them one after another, but I think I liked this more than Nitro. I don't know, so much airtime, so smooth. It was really fun. Both Nitro and, I keep forgetting the name of it now. I'm just gonna call it Intimidator for right now. I'll correct it in a second, but I had like a twisty drop that was really, really fun. I really liked it. I also feel like I should start doing outfit of the day because I wanna show off my cool t-shirts that I'm getting. I mean, this is the only t-shirt I've gotten so far. El Toro. My favorite ride of the trip so far, honestly, I think. So good. But yeah, if I get a new shirt, I will show it in these videos as an outfit of the day. Snoopy reminds me a lot of the Knott's Berry Farm one. Really, really cute and like well themed. This coaster also reminds me kind of the one there. Okay, that was so cute. There's a little launch at the beginning. It goes around the track twice, so it's actually pretty long. So smooth, so fast. Well, for a kid's coaster, it's fast, I should say. And there's like some really cute theming. Like in that barn, there's like little woodstocks having a picnic. So it's themed like you're at a camp and well, obviously Camp Snoopy, and you're having a picnic. So little woodstocks and they're having a picnic. There's some theming. It's just really cute. I would consider it more of a family coaster, not really a kid's coaster, actually. It's a little bigger than a kid's coaster. It's so fun. All right, next up, Woodstock Express Family Coaster. I've been on several of these before. They're always a good time. Okay, we heard a ride op at the other coaster say that row 9 is the magic seat for Woodstock Express, so I'm trusting him. Woodstock Express is a fun family wooden coaster, and I actually got a really surprising amount of airtime on the second drop on that ride. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. I also forgot to mention that I also rode Kitty Hawk, and I'm just gonna be honest, I did not care for that. I hit my head like 7 times. It was pretty rough and headbangy. Luckily, I was warned to take out my earrings. It was like hitting my cheekbones, honestly, too. It was like my ears and my cheekbones were getting hit. Okay, this kiddie coaster kind of slapped. It's the smallest coaster in the park, but these little bunny hills at the end kind of got me flying. And it seems to be the oldest ride in the section. It seemed like they just kind of rethemed, like they got new trains and put like the Snoopy on there for the retheme of Camp Snoopy. But the ride seems pretty old. It seemed like it was always a camping theme though, because there's some little camping theming over there. But I think they just rethemed it to Snoopy for the Planet Snoopy area, or Camp Snoopy area. Next up, next big boy ride. Afterburn B&M Invert. We've had a lot of these on the trip so far, but a little birdie told me this might just be the best one. Paramount owned the park. This was themed to Top Gun. Fun fact. Oh yeah, easily best invert I've ever been on, and I've been on tons, so that says something. So smooth, fast, awesome, 10 out of 10, loved it. Top Gun plane. It's a cool little plane section of the park. I've never really seen a theme park have a area themed to planes. That's really cool. Which takes us to Copperhead Strike. Next coaster up. Okay, fun. I loved that. That was unexpectedly really, really awesome. I see people hate on it sometimes online. I thought that was really fun. The launches weren't like this most powerful, but like the hang time was really, really strong on this, and it was long and fast. I really liked it. There was some good airtime too. Yeah, I enjoyed this. Okay, this is like the ultimate flat ride section for me. You got the Troika over there. You got one of these. I don't know what they're called, but I rode one at Knott's Berry Farm last year. It was so much fun. And this is like the only other park I've seen one of these at. And then you got the swings over on the left. So yeah, I'll be spending lots of time here later. But the plan is to get all the coasters done first, and then all the coasters that are open, minus obviously Fury. And then come back and do flat rides either tonight or tomorrow or today if there's time. All right, up next, Flying Cobra. This is a Vekoma Boomerang. Not my fave, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. They have a splash parade. I'm not standing too close because I don't want my camera to get wet. Alright, up next, Carolina Cyclone, Aero Looper. Fun fact, this is the first roller coaster to have 4 inversions. Okay, honestly, there were some elements of that I actually really liked. I got like a crazy amount of airtime on like a little hill. And then there was like a little helix at the end that was fun. But like the loops and just like overall, it wasn't that great. It's just a little shaky. But there was a couple elements that were like pretty fun, honestly. Okay, update about coasters. I have 4 coasters left. One of them is the Mine Train and it's closed right now, so we just kind of bypassed that. Another one is a Wild Mouse called Ricochet, and that one has a super big line and it doesn't have fast lane. So we're actually gonna come back either later tonight or gonna do it early tomorrow, so that one might have to wait. And then we have a wooden and a floorless, or a stand-up left, and then that's it for the coasters. And Fury if it opens tomorrow, but I'm not getting my hopes up because I really don't think it will. I don't think my heart could take it if I got my hopes up for Fury. I'm just kidding. Seriously though, I'm not kind of kidding, kind of not. All right, next up is Hurler. This is the only wooden coaster in the park. I've heard mixed things about this. There actually used to be a clone of this in King's Dominion. It's actually now the Twisted Timbers. Also, another fun fact, when this first opened, it was Wayne's World themed. It's still called Hurler. Okay, I can see why roller coaster enthusiasts kind of hate on this. There wasn't that much airtime, and it wasn't like, I don't know, it wasn't that exciting, but I thought it was fun. Like, it was a little shaky and rough, but like not that bad. I think like I kind of get why Twisted Timbers was RMC'd, but I also think that it wasn't that bad. I thought it was okay. It wasn't horrible by any means. I would rewrite it. It's not like I wouldn't rewrite it. It's just definitely not in my top like 5 in the park. It's in the bottom tier, but like not that bad. Okay, got this stand-up going. I absolutely hate stand-ups, and I heard this one's really bad, so I'm actually pretty nervous to go on it. It is called Vortex. Wish me luck. I might need it. Okay, yeah, that was not great. That was very, very headbangy. I will probably never ride that again in my life. But, you know, it's a stand-up. Glad I did it. But yeah, it hurt. It did hurt. All right, the mine train just opened, so that's where we're heading next. And then all we have left is the Wild Mouse, which I'm not gonna wait for right now because the lines are really long. All right, I've done every coaster besides the Wild Mouse. I'm gonna go check in at my hotel, take a little break, come back for more fun later tonight. Okay, rested, refreshed, and ready to have a great night here at Carowinds. The goal for the evening is to do some flat rides, because I did no flat rides today, and to do some re-rides on some of the coasters that I really liked. I would love to do a re-ride on Afterburn. That would be awesome. And then also Thunderstriker. Those two are my main priorities for re-rides for coasters. And then yeah, just any flat rides I see, I'll definitely want to do the swings and the scrambler. And then I saw some other good ones that I think I want to try out too.
Welcome back, riders. Please remain seated until...
So good. Yeah, I could ride that over and over and over. So good. Favorite B&M of the trip. One of my favorite coasters of the trip. I'd have to sit down and really do a ranking, but so good. Another goal for the evening is to get blue ice cream, because I've had the blue ice cream at Kings Island, and I've heard from some people that this one's even better. I didn't even know they had blue ice cream until today, so I'm gonna get that tonight too. Pro tip, B&M inverts are so fun in the front row because you feel like you're like running through the woods. It's like a really cool sensation. But yeah, just re-rode that in the front. Loved it. And I did feel like I was running through the woods. I've been on these like once before. They're so fun. You can control them with that like metal bar there. You can go high or low. And then it goes fast. Like I said earlier, I've been on one of those before at Knott's Berry Farm. That one I think was a little better because there was like theming and music, but this is a really fun, like one of the most thrilling flat rides I've been on. Very, very thrilling, very fun. This one was good because it was longer than the Knott's Berry Farm one. But yeah, love you're like really high up in the air, you're doing some flips, you're spinning, it's a good time. Okay, I'm not one to usually comment much about swings because normally they're all the same, but this was a very bizarre swings. Instead of going like quickly around, it was like going up and down a lot, which was fun too. It was just different. And then like for some reason when it went down, it was like slowing down. All of the empty tray chairs would like smack everyone on the legs, and it kind of hurt. Like the metal part would like smack everyone's knees, and she had to like make an announcement to like be careful and watch out for them because they were like slapping around. So very unique swings in my opinion. All right, getting my blue ice cream at Granny's Ice Cream Shop. I'm excited to compare it to Kings Island. I loved Kings Island's blue ice cream. All right, here it is. Got my blue ice cream. Okay, I can confidently say I like the Kings Island one better. This is good. I love soft serve ice cream. It just kind of tastes like vanilla, like a very faint blue, like berry flavor. It's still good because I love soft serve, but the Kings Island one is definitely elite. That one's 10 out of 10. This one I would rate like, I don't know, 6.5 or 7. Another day, another Boo Blasters. Okay, this Boo Blasters was, I don't like to be mean, but it was significantly worse than the King's Dominion one. First of all, the lights were on the entire time, which took away from some of the spooky effects. And the guns didn't have like a laser pointer like the King's Dominion one, so you couldn't see where you were aiming. And I just felt like the effects weren't as good. Yeah, but the lights really kind of mess with the ride because you could see like the effects before they happened. So like the one in King's Dominion, it was actually kind of scary at some points because it was dark in there, and this one the lights were completely on, so it was actually kind of funny. It was still really fun. I love dark rides, and like a shooter ride is always really fun. But yeah, I would rank the King's Dominion and the Kings Island one higher than this one. Okay, just wanted to come in, this is the next day, and say I rode Boo Blasters again, and all the lights were off this time, so I think just the lights on was just like a malfunction, and it was a lot better. However, I still would rank it below King's Dominion because it was pretty much exactly the same, except the guns still didn't have laser pointers, so that kind of put it below King's Dominion, but otherwise it was a way better ride this time. It really is just a beautiful, beautiful night tonight. Honestly, the first time in like 3 days I've been able to say the weather just feels like perfect. It's not super hot, it's still warm, but it doesn't feel overly humid, it doesn't feel overly hot. It's kind of breezy, it just feels really nice. The lights are on and it just feels really pretty. Okay, the Scrambler was a solid 4.5. It was fast, it was smooth, it was long, and it wasn't what brought it down from a 5. It's not themed, like the music, there was music, it wasn't themed, it was just like random pop music, but they were bumping Jonas Brothers, and I love the Jonas Brothers, so 4.5, it's really, really solid. Thunderstriker re-ride in the dark. I'm so excited, I love night rides. Thunderstriker at night was totally next level. Oh, so awesome. It was really dark because it's about 10. Park's closing soon. It was awesome. You like kind of feel like it kind of goes like out really far from the park. You kind of feel like you're like in the woods. It was great. I actually didn't get on the Wild Mouse here yet because it kind of went down during like the evening and night. So I'm gonna come back and do that tomorrow, and I will put the footage in this video, but I'm gonna put it here. It is the next day. I'm here back at Carowinds to ride Ricochet. Hopefully it opens. I see a technician over there. So I'm kind of nervous it's not gonna open, but it won't be that big of a deal. It's not like I'm like super looking forward to this. It would just be like, I wouldn't be getting the credit, but, oh, I see a train running. So hopefully it's opening. I'm gonna go get in line. Okay, update, the ride up came and told us they're not gonna be opening soon. So he said anytime soon we won't be opening, so possibly all day. So I might not be getting this credit today, but stay tuned. Okay, red alert, red alert. People are on Ricochet. People are on Ricochet. I'm assuming the line's gonna be pretty long in fast lane. doesn't work for it, but I'm gonna go stand in line. All right, I am park complete for what is opened. A team member did say that Fury is gonna be closed all weekend, so that's confirmed. So yeah, park complete for what I can do. The Wild Mouse is not my favorite. There was like a part in the middle where it was like a mid-course brake run. It literally brings you to a halt and like jolts you. The bar, like where the bar is like right in my stomach and like really jolted. It almost felt like I was getting like the Heimlich maneuver or something. It was kind of painful, to be honest. It was just a standard Wild Mouse, so nothing special, but yeah, that part kind of hurt a little bit, so just be aware of that. I'm gonna head out for the evening. Park's about to close. I am so happy with my first visit to Carowinds. I had such an amazing time. There are some really, really top level coasters here, like Thunder Striker is probably one of my new favorite coasters, honestly. I really enjoyed the Camp Snoopy area, the kids coasters, Afterburn, favorite B&M invert now. So yeah, just overall great experience. In 2 days, I will be traveling to Pigeon Forge and then be going to Dollywood for the very first time, and I'm really, really excited. So that's gonna be my next part of this journey. So thanks for following along and see you next time, bye.